Could you ask Nicola to pass the sugar, please?
Oh, no, I'm not getting involved in those daft games.
If he wants a heart attack, that's fine by me.
You don't mean that. She doesn't mean that.
Do I look like I can?
Can't we at least have a civilised breakfast together?
I'm very choosy about who I eat with.
Don't let me keep you.
You're not going to get anywhere hurling insults at each other.
It's got nothing to do with you.
We've got to listen to it.
Why don't you both mind your own business?
Simon, I hate it when you and Nicola behave like that.
You ready, mate?
If you sit down and talk to her, you could patch things up.
I think it's gone a bit beyond that.
That's nonsense. I'm right, aren't I, Ivan?
I'd like to think so, yeah. Well, perhaps if you hadn't blabbed about the 5K, there'd be nothing to patch up, so spare us the lecture, eh? You shouldn't have taken out your mum. She's only trying to help. She should have kept her mouth shut. Well, she didn't have much choice. When Nicola found all those messages on your phone...
Yeah, well, they were between me and Tash. You've been playing away from home, Simon.
No, I have not.
I wouldn't blame you if you did.
Meaning?
Oh, I wouldn't go there if I were you.
Nothing against Nicola. It's human nature, isn't it? Us blokes are put on this earth to put it about a bit.
Oh, thanks very much for your words of wisdom.
No problem. And if you do decide to stray, take my advice. Wipe your mobile.
For your information, I keep mine zipped up, unlike you.
You have to excuse him, it's personal stuff.
Keep your insinuations to yourself, come on.
Last time I gave you any advice.
Ivan!
What?
I don't want Simon to know I'm here. Can you get him back home for his lunch break?
Why?
Well, I want him to sort things out with Nicola. I'm going to get her there as well.
I'll do my best.
All right, moustache.
Am I the only one working today, or what?
This morning, it was definitely humming.
I can't hear anything.
You have to be really careful with electrical equipment. I saw a documentary about household disasters.
And you dragged me home to tell me that?
I haven't seen any mice in the kitchen.
A humming toaster.
Mice? Well, we got to get you here somehow.
Pathetic.
Ivan, stop her. Simon!
I don't want to be in the same room as this man.
Oh, well, the feeling's mutual. Well, can you just listen to what your mum's got to say? We're both trying to help you. Well, maybe we don't want any help. Oh, so you just want to carry on acting like big kids?
I don't like to see you being horrible to each other, and I feel responsible. I should never have mentioned the money.
I'm glad you did. Prove yet again that your precious son can't be trusted.
Oh, hark who's talking.
There you go again, sniping at each other, and I'm sick of it.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Ivan and I have to live here, and we have to watch you throwing away your relationship.
I just want you to talk to each other. Just sort things out. I seem to remember we've been here once before. Only last time, Rodney was your partner in crime.
Yes, and we stopped you making a terrible mistake, so if you've done it once, you can do it again.
You've made a commitment to each other. Surely that's got to mean something.
Thank you, Ivan.
It's not my fault.
If you've got anything to say, you say it to Simon. And you, meet her halfway.
What's the alternative? I don't see the point in this.
You wouldn't, would you? You never face up to things you'd rather lie.
Give over, Nick. I've heard it all before.
Have you any idea how I felt when I found out about that money from Tash? Why didn't you tell me?
Because you've always been more interested in my bank balance than in me.
That's not true.
We were doing fine until my business went bust.
Well, if that's all I cared about, why did I stay with you?
Because Rodney and me mum bullied you into it.
I still believed in you. I thought you'd bounce back, show a bit of ambition. You used to be your own boss, and look at you now. You've settled for emptying bins.
You can't accept that.
Can you blame me?
It's what I want to do. And if you cared about me and who I am, you'd understand.
You can do better. I want what's best for you.
No, Nicola. You're thinking about yourself. Same as always.
Don't blame Simon for being angry. Nicola should never have gone through his phone.
There's more to it than that, surely.
I'm just sure she doesn't trust him. I mean, I wouldn't do a thing like that. Would you?
I would.
I'm sorry, I wasn't aware that you were part of this conversation.
All I'm saying, right, is that when you're with somebody, you shouldn't have secrets. You should be honest with each other.
And you're an expert on relationships.
At least I'm straight with people. Not like him.
You what?
Well, you didn't tell me the truth about yourself, did you?
We got drunk and had a one-night stand.
In any case, if I was you, I'd check out his phone.
Oh, I don't need to. I trust him.
Oh, same goes for me.
Well then, you can have a look at each other's. Phones, I mean.